Hello guys, Zin here again. So today I would like to continue on the tmux video a little bit more. Just I would say maybe it's like the more advanced of the things that I already covered in the past. In that time, it's more like essential thing or the basic thing that you should be knowing in order to use tmux. Yeah, it can get you through that video, no question asked. But from there, I use this more and more. Certain workflow slightly change. Also, I discovered some more things that I guess is going to be useful and also increase the productivity a little bit more. So I would like to share it here. And before we jump right into it, in case you missed that video and would like to recap on the things I already presented, you can find the link on the screen that show now. Okay, so I have 4 topics to let you know today. So yeah, let's jump into the first one. The first one is more like the configuration that um, slightly more enhance your experience with tmux. Okay, so as you already see here, I already have tmux session open, and the name is about the tmux more. We have 3 windows open for this session. Okay, and as you can notice here, there's slightly different of the color that mark on main window names here. In the past, I didn't have this, so I'm gonna show you how to configure this. Actually, you already have most of the part of the configuration line here. The highlight you already have, as you can compare to the previous video. Okay, so the configuration we're gonna focus on is the pane active border style. See here, and we just like change the background color to something that gonna be different from the non-active one here, as used at the foreground color here. So the foreground color here is like a greenish, but not too much green. It's a little bit like a, yeah, greenish here. So the color is gonna be this thing. Yeah, as you can see here. As you can see here, this is the color. So the foreground on the active border is going to be black. This is represent the text, as you can see. Reference main something. This is in black, right? So we just add BG here, and you can select from the hex color or anything like that. But it's greenish the same, but it's slightly different in the value here. So yeah, it's gonna be this color. So when you configure this, use this source file on the tmux again, and you can see this. So we can switch back and forth of the tmux window here, and you can see now we are at reference, and now we go back. Now we are at supplement, and we get back to main. So I think this is gonna be a more clearer to the eyes and glance at it, and you can see that which of the window you are at right now. Normally, if you didn't configure this, it's gonna be the asterisk symbol that's gonna show which window you are at. So if you are at reference, the asterisk window is gonna be shown there, something like that. So the first one is gone, and okay, we still at the topic of the configuration, and the next one I would like to show to you is about the splitting the new window. Yeah, with also like also take the current working directory that you have into play as well, so you don't have to like split the window either in vertically or horizontally, but you have to cd into whichever directory you are at previously every single time. So it's gonna help like this. So let's say I'm gonna buy the double quote key into the split window command, and -c here is to signify the working directory or whichever part you wanna split and go into that right away. So here I just take pane current part. This is the variable the tmux provide to you. You can yeah, I do prefix, and then here prefix and then double quote, the same as this key binding command I just showed you. And actually you can mine tmux and you can zoom it a little bit and you can try to search for part current. If yeah, pane current part, yeah, pane current part. You can see that there's a whole bunch of variables that tmux can offer to you. You can read it more here. So the one that we are interested in is the pane current part. So it's gonna take what the current part that the current pane use it. So you can, yeah, just supply right into it, into the command of split window here. And actually you can also search for split window and you're gonna see, yeah, you can see here -c is signifying about the start directory, so you can do it there. Okay, you can exit here. And also key binding for horizontally split, I bind it with percentage. So if you do prefix and percentage key, it's gonna split horizontally like this. Gonna have, yeah, and that's it for the first topic we already covered. It's about the configuration that you can enhance more. Okay, let's jump to the next topic. This one is about the switching of the layout. So as you can see here, I have this particular layout here, 3 panes. The one occupy all the space, 50% on the left side, but on the right side 50-50 on the vertical orientation is all occupied by each pane here, as you can see. Okay, so I would like to rotate it, the pane. What I can do is like you can do it with prefix key and ctrl+o. Prefix key, ctrl+o. You're gonna see that is rotate counter-clockwise here, and you can mark it here. This is any video, the header files. I'm gonna do this again, prefix and ctrl+o. Now it's gonna counter-clockwise, and you do it one more time. Now is we go back to the same position of the layout that we once had for this. This is just like a, yeah, switching, right? But if you want to split evenly in the horizontal or vertical, you can do it with this. So if we do prefix key and then out 1, prefix key out 1, is gonna split evenly on the horizontal orientation. And you can see it's gonna, yeah, just pick the first window on the right side, something like that, based on the implementation, and you're gonna split right here. And the thing is that there's no quite like a what I should say, I don't know the command is for this, but in case you miss some things out, you're messing things up and you want to go back to the previous layout, what you can do, you can go to prefix and then colon to enter the command, and then you use the command of tmux select layout and then -o. It's gonna switch back to the previous layout. So in case you mess up, you have one chance to reword it now. Because if you didn't do it and you try to say, okay, alt A and prefix alt 2, now you think you realize you messed up and you want to go back, select layout, -o. It's just go back to the what previously present to you, so you lost the opportunity to go back to the things that once were. I guess there's a plugin for this, but I'm mostly about the vanilla guy that I will use the plugin only at the extreme reason. So I just use whatever tmux offer or maybe something like that. So I didn't utilize that, but you can try to search it. I think there's a plugin that can, yeah, that can do this for you. But also alternatively, you can try to research about the tmux command in order to list the layout. Once where that you want to save the layout right that, and then you can just do select and then bam, supply this value into it into the command, and then you can switch back and forth directly without having to like let's switch layout and -o to do the things for you. So yeah, that might be the things that you can do the further research on that. So first two topic is already finished and already covered. Now we go to another one. So go on to the next topic. So this one, in case you want to close the whole window that you are at currently, what we can do with it. The short keys here is, let's say I'm at a supplement windows here and I want to close it. So you're gonna hit prefix and then ampersand. It's gonna ask you the kill window supplement. Yes, and it's all gone. Just easy as that. But the thing is that this, for reference and to keep in mind, is that when tmux try to kill the window like that, actually it doesn't know how to properly and safely close down all those process in each of the page that you have in that window. So let's say you have the file currently editing via Vim and you try to close down the tmux window like that. Definitely there's going to be swap files hanging around after that unless you didn't disable this swap file or something. Yeah, and this is not mentioned about the other process that might require some specific procedure to close down. tmux doesn't know that, so if you want safe closing down, you might try to manually close down each process in each plane first before you execute that queue window yourself. But there's also a solution out there called save queue for tmux plugin. You can try to search on the GitHub. And the technique that it uses is like is send the quit or close down command to specific process that it knows, so it supports some if not all. So there's a tmux command called send hyphen keys. So this is to accept the command in order to send to a specific pane that it has in the current window. So the process is can be generalized like this. So first we're gonna list all of the pane we have and then pass that information from the tmux itself in order to find the name of the process, and then from there it's just selectively handle the process by process, send the command to the one by one. Yeah, so just keep it in mind, yeah, for safety. Okay, so what we have more is like the last topic I want to cover here is to, in case you want to move the windows to another session of tmux, what we can do here. Okay, let's say you're gonna try to see, okay, what I have in the session. I have main session, I have side session, side two session, and mostly it's gonna be on another monitor, vertical one. So it is for reference mostly for the session that you can have. Okay, so right now we are at tmux small session. I would like to move main windows here to be on, let's say, side two. Yeah, whatever the order is had. So I just want to move this main to the side two. So what I can do is that, okay, you're gonna take note of the name of the session there. In this case, side hyphen two, and you're gonna execute with the key prefix and dot. Okay, prefix and dot. It's gonna go into the move windows, come on, and then you say side to. It's gonna move this window into the target session that you enter into it. And now it's gone. The window is moved, and yeah, and now you can check that that window is moved to that or not via that things again, prefix and w, and you can see now this is the things that you noticed, right? You don't need to like enter into that anymore, but you're gonna see that this is the thing that you move into that, so it is moved it quite nicely. And that's all for the 4 topics that I would love to cover for this video. Until more technique or maybe more productivity, higher workflow I discover more with tmux, I'm gonna show to you again later. So until next time, thank you for watching the video. Bye.